I went to a primary care physician, Dr. Philippe Devalier, and he said, "You don't look quite right. If you have a few more minutes, let me run another blood test or two." And I said, "Sure." And he said, "Sure enough, all probability you have a lesion on your pancreas." I said, "What is it?" I said, "Well, unfortunately, that's cancer."
The diagnosis of pancreatic cancer is not an easy one on the early stages. In his case, was discovered early because he had a primary care physician that was extremely astute.
Miami Cancer Institute have apparently been putting together this dream team of surgeons, and he's the best in the country. And Felipe said, "This is a guy, we don't have to look any further."
How are you? How are you doing? Good to see you.
The majority of patients with pancreatic cancers have now new options that weren't there before. There is hope. When you receive that diagnosis, put the energy on the things you can control.
So when I learned that a lesion is just a euphemism for cancer, I was very mellow with it. I'm old enough to understand what's important in life. I have a very good relationship with God. I'm blessed with a beautiful wife, Andrea, 4 wonderful children, 10 grandchildren. And stress to me is a very powerful, very negative energy. I'm going to go through the journey. I can do this. Others have done this. I'm going to approach this positively, and let's figure out what God wants for me in my life.
There's no question that surgery is the best option for a patient of pancreatic cancer. It is, even today, the only known way to cure pancreatic cancer.
He wanted me to really understand what the risks of this Whipple procedure is. It's 6 hours and 45 minutes under the knife.
The Whipple procedure is a very complex procedure. It's probably one of the most complex, if not the most complex procedure in the abdomen that's done routinely. We have been able to master what we call the minimal access approach to the pancreas, which is, rather than doing a big incision, you do small incisions, put a cannula. The minimal access approach allows you much better visualization because of the magnification of the areas and structures. Many times the pancreatic duct is 1 millimeter, that it's extremely small size.
They cut 40% of the pancreas, eliminated that. I started the chemotherapy that went for 6 months. So now it'll be totally disease-free for 3 years come next March 1st. Never was any anguish or depression or anything like that. It was a journey, just like every other journey in my life. And it has challenges and opportunities, and you make lemonade out of lemons.
Well, that's the part that is not emphasized enough. Attitude, support group, and faith. Mr. Dickinson has tremendous faith. I don't necessarily think that has to be a particular religion. Just find something to have real faith.
We had a little ceremony and I rang the gong. It was quite a lot of fun, and Dr. Aspen was there and Dr. Devalier, and these 2 doctors saved my life. Dr. Devalier by identifying it. Then, of course, Dr. Aspen and his team, very caring, very intelligent, very in tune. I would recommend him to absolutely anybody without the least qualm.